Hey guys, I'm back. It's me, Melanie. I'm reporting in for week 17. I'm sorry I didn't make a video last week. Well, actually I did, but I made two, but they were of my tattoo, my Wonderland tattoo, and also of me doing my 5K. So I made two videos, so I didn't think I should make another video. I didn't want you guys to get sick of me. But as you do know, I did hit Wonderland, which is great. It's still unrealistic to me that I'm actually in the 100s, and that's because, like I've mentioned before, for as long as I've known, I have never ever been under 200, not even in junior high school, because in junior high school I still remember me working out, trying to get below 200. So this is the lowest that anybody has ever seen me since I was a child. And when I was a child, I have no idea how much I weighed. So I am very, very excited about it. I still, you know, when somebody asks me how much I weigh, I always say 200 and oops, and I have to stop myself, and I have to remember that I'm in the 100s now. So it is unrealistic to me still. There's a few things I wanted to talk about. First, I was talking to this wonderful girl that I met today. Her name was, oh god, I'm the worst with Nicole. So I met her on YouTube, and she's really cool. I've actually talked to her on the phone today. She wanted to know a few things. So one of the things that she wanted me to answer was, do I have a hard time feeding my family now that I'm on a diet? And the question is no. Actually, my husband, he takes care of himself and my son. He actually does the cooking, or he buys out, you know. I'm very spoiled like that, because I usually just, you know, I have my own food and I know what I'm gonna eat and stuff like that. So no, I don't have a problem with that. Another question is, when I look in the mirror, do I see my weight loss? And I know that a lot of people have been having trouble, you know, with losing the weight, but in their mind, you know, they're still fat. And I kind of understand the reason or whatever. And when I do look in the mirror, I mean, of course I see, you know, my belly, you know, really slim now, you know what I'm saying, compared to what it was before. But I actually don't see my results until I actually see a photo of myself. So that just goes to show you, like, the aspect of what we think about ourselves when we see ourselves in the mirror. I mean, we're technically losing weight, but our mentality is, you know, it's still of a girl being fat, you know. So also, did my husband approve of me having surgery, or my family? Well, my husband didn't think that I had to have surgery. He actually liked me the way I was, and he was like, oh, you don't need it or whatever. But I was very unhappy with myself, and I couldn't see myself going any further, and I chose to have surgery because I was very unhappy with myself, and I didn't let anybody talk me out of it. And I decided to have surgery in October, when I looked at my photos of my birthday, and I just, you know how it is when you look at, you know, you don't look at yourself every day. So when you look at yourself in a picture, it's like, wow, am I that fat? I mean, I was blown away, and that's when I knew. I was like, no, I have to turn my life around. So it was October, about the end of the month of October, and I just decided to switch my life around, just looking at these photos. And by November, you know, I had a date. I mean, I did everything pretty quickly, and 2 months later I had my surgery. And has there been any negativity of anybody who knows who had you know, the surgery? I mean, no, nobody has given me any negativity. If anything, everybody has been happy about my weight loss, and, you know, they congratulate me all the time. And I mean, that's it. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Only my close friends and my family knows. And basically why I don't tell everybody about the surgery is because I don't want them to be like, oh, she's not losing weight fast enough, you know what I'm saying? Or basically, it's just none of their business whether I have it. I mean, if they ask me directly, oh, you know, of course I'm going to tell them. I'm like, come on, I'm not that how do you say, private about my life. Let's see. If it were up to me, I would stay the way I am right now. I'm happy being this weight. You know, I was comfortable being chunky at about maybe 220, and I am happy with the way I look now. I would say I would just need a tummy tuck, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be okay with the way I am. However, I set my goal to be at 160, and since I got this surgery, I am going to go all the way with it, and I am determined to get down to my weight. And if 160 I set it, 160 I will be. And then after that, I'm not too sure if I am going to go to Mexico and, you know, do a tummy tuck and a breast lift. It's on, you know, in the air. I might be able to slim down my tummy and, you know, I wouldn't have to do a tummy tuck, but I am going to do a breast lift maybe later on this year. And beware, guys, when you have weight loss surgery, because you will lose your chest. I say this again, my chest has gone down tremendously, and I am shocked, very shocked. And that was, I was fat, but I always had, you know, a big chest or whatever, so that was always like flattering to me, and now I just don't got it like that. So just want to give you a heads up. Also, I'm barely eating now. As I told you, I am at 5.1 cc's, and it's getting harder for me to eat more. I'm only eating about maybe one solid meal a day, if that, you know, because as I told you before, my meaning of having restriction is having that overstuffed feeling, and it's so bad that you feel the food until the very next day, you know, so of course you're not going to eat. So that's my meaning of restriction, and I personally, I think that I am set at this point at 5.1 cc's, and I don't think that I'm going to get a fill anytime soon, or an adjustment, as you will. Let's see, my next goal, of course, is to be at 100 pounds lost, and that's me being 175, and I did set that for May. So hopefully I will complete it by the end of this month. So wish me luck. I have 21 pounds to go. And if I don't already tell you how much I lost this week, it's 3 pounds. So I am 196 right now. So, and my average weight loss a week is about 4 pounds. My average jean size loss is once a month. And I don't think that I'm going to drop to a size 10 anytime soon, mainly because it's taking me time to get down to a size 10. It's going to be a month already since I've been in a size 12. It'll be a month on May 12th, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to go to a size 10. It's not, it's still, you know, it's still fitting me right. It's not fitting me loose or anything. I think that once you get down to the to the 100s, I think it's harder to lose weight. So I'm definitely increasing my exercise, and I am doing 4.3. I was doing 4.0 about maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm still doing 5 miles. And to think that I started not too long ago, about 4 months, doing 2.5 on the treadmill, and now I'm doing 4.3. And the longer that I do it, you know, the more days that goes by, the faster I could go. And as you already know, I did the 5K already, and there will be plenty more 5Ks in the near future that I will be running. Confessions, real quick, before my time is up. Some people may not like it, but I'm just going to put it out there because this is where I'm at, and this is my journey, so I just want others to know. Not that I want you to do the same, but where I stand, I want you to know. I still eat and drink at the same time. Of course, you guys know anybody who has weight loss surgery cannot drink and eat at the same time. They have to wait 30 minutes after and 15 minutes before to actually drink something. I don't do that. I still eat and drink at the same time. For the last 2 weekends, I've been drinking beer. Shame, shame, shame on me.